today is just going to be another thrifting video. I already got some stuff here that I'm going to share with you guys, but you guys know how it is. We will hit all our thrift stores, and then at the end of the day I'll show you guys my haul. So right now we got about 4 items just leaving Goodwill. We're going to be hitting probably like 4 to 5 thrift stores, and I also have some good news, or some exciting news, and hopefully it works out, but I'll share it with you guys here soon, and some more content coming to the channel if this works out. But thank you guys for tuning in. So let's head on to the next thrift store. And just like that, we are back at the eBay room. I land up not really finding much, guys. This is the second day in a row where I didn't really find too many items, and that's okay. So as a reseller, you're gonna go through these dry spells of not really finding much inventory, and that's okay. So just a couple things that you can do to maybe help find more items is hit more thrift stores. Of course, go out of your local area a little farther than you normally would. I know it kind of sucks because gas is so expensive nowadays. Go to flea markets, garage sales, hit up OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, try to do local deals, wholesale. So there's a lot of different avenues that you can try and get inventory. It obviously depends on what you're buying. That's why it's very important to be niche down and be specific on what you buy, because if you come to somebody and tell them you buy everything, that's kind of vague, and that it doesn't really give a straight answer. But if you come to them like, hey, I look for vintage clothing, or I look for just men's clothing in general, jackets, vests, all brands, it's a little more easier to go about working out deals that way. So just keep that in mind. Don't be discouraged, and things should start picking up here pretty soon. Hopefully. My thrift stores have been dry for a couple weeks. I'm finding a couple items a day usually. Sometimes I don't find anything. So I got a couple packages here that I want to open on camera for you guys. Just 2 items, and then the 5 items that I got, or 4 items that I got from the Goodwill that I'm going to share with you guys. So the news that I want to share with you guys is I am going to start buying wholesale, and I actually just put my first wholesale order. It was pretty much a mystery box for now. It was somebody that I've been doing business with a little bit, and I trust him enough to where I asked him if he can do a mystery wholesale box for me, and I paid him the money, and he's getting the shipment ready, and should be here in a couple days hopefully, and I'll do an unboxing. So if you guys want to see a video on me doing mystery boxes and wholesale and stuff like that, it's going to be more like vintage, maybe a little modern, but mainly more vintage because he's a vintage seller. But if you guys want to see the videos like that, make sure you stick around and leave a like on the video, comment if you're interested in that. So let's get into the first 2 orders that I got. This one actually kind of got split open already, and I'll pop up a sold comp for this shirt. This one I got for I paid I think like $10 on Whatnot, and this is a 76ers Nike center swoosh, I'm sorry. And this one's cool because it's Allen Iverson. It's an Allen Iverson shirt, so yeah, I did pay up for it, but the sold comp I'll pop up right here. And I don't think there's any 3XLs. This is a 3XL. It is older Nike. So even if I get even 10 into 25, 10 into 30, that still would be good. It's a really nice shirt. No stains or anything like that from what the seller said. So I'll have to take a look at it. But even if I get $30, and this is another avenue you guys can do. Start checking out Whatnot. And Whatnot, I've bought a lot of, good inventory on there. And, if you're a clothing seller, it's a really good place, good avenue to get inventory, especially when your thrift stores are pretty slow. Check out Whatnot and follow like the trophy room. That's a good place to get some inventory for cheap. And you'll kind of figure out like the sellers that you want to buy from, get good deals and stuff like that. So check out Whatnot, download that app, and let me know how it goes if you guys find anything. But when these thrift stores are dry, you got to find other ways, guys, to get inventory. So that's the first item. So I would say 10, worst case scenario 30, but you guys seen the sold comp. They're pretty high, or the active. So I wouldn't be surprised if I get like 40 or 50. And then this one is just a vintage No Fear hoodie. So the vintage No Fear stuff does pretty good. Look for Lost Enterprise. That's a skate brand. The older stuff does well with the tag on it. You guys can always message me on Instagram if you have any questions or aren't sure something's vintage or older. But look for Lost Enterprise, No Fear. The older stuff does well. Older skate brands do good. So skate stuff is pretty hot right now, so keep an eye out for that. So I think I paid like 12 bucks for this on Whatnot, maybe 10. And I should get around 30 plus shipping. Worst case scenario, 25 plus shipping, so it's a quick double up. And I'm okay with paying up, you know, like on Whatnot or these places, because it's getting delivered to my house and I'm gotta go out and find it. I don't gotta waste gas or spend money on gas or anything like that. So it does land up working out a little bit. And you get good inventory. So the items that I found today out at the thrift store, first off, we got this Polo Ralph Lauren. And this is a rugby style long sleeve. So if you find the Polo Ralph Lauren like rugby style stuff, this stuff does very well. Usually has the number on the back and feels a little more like heavier cotton. And this one is the winter event Lake Placid. So this one I paid $5 for, and I should get 25 to 30. It is a size small, but I always pick the stuff up no matter if it's a size small or bigger size. They all do pretty good. So I would say at least 20, 25 plus shipping on that. And then the coolest find that I got, actually I'll share that for the last one. So we got a couple more here, guys. And I love picking up my golf polos, Nike polos. This is a St. Louis Cardinals Nike MLB polo. Really good condition. Paid $5 for it, and I should have no problem getting at least 15 to 20 plus shipping on this. And I always like picking up my Nike, Under Armour, and Adidas polos, Puma polos, Oakley, all that stuff does pretty good as long as you're getting it cheap. And then I got this nice little 1/4 zip Nike, nice green, forest green color. Pretty nice. I usually get like 15 to 18 plus shipping on those. Now the coolest find that I got for $5 is this vintage starter San Francisco 49ers, nice color block. Has the nice little starter hit on there. It is vintage. Got a nice starter patch on the back as well. But this is a big graphic, nice color block. And more simple San Francisco 49ers sweaters I see that are vintage going for 40, 50 bucks. This one with the big logo and the nice color block, I feel like I should get bare minimum 50 bucks, but just say 40 bucks plus shipping. And on sweaters, I charge $8.99 shipping, like whether it's pants, anything over 1 pound, I do in a padded flat rate envelope like this. So anything over a pound, you can get these for free on USPS.com, and I get them in bulk, like 100 at a time sent to my house. So $8.99, and it usually costs me, since I'm top rated seller on eBay, usually costs around $8.20. So I actually make a little profit, you know, on the shipping as well of, you know, the cost of the item, the sold cost or whatever. And then for something like this, that's like first class, it's lightweight. First class means under a pound. And this will just go in a poly bag, and 1 pound, if you don't know, is under 15 ounces. So if it's under a pound, first class, and that usually costs me around $4 or $5. Buy cost 15, so I'm making about, or buy cost is $5, and if it sells for 15, 18, I'm making, you know, $5, $6, $7 profit, give or take, something like that. So that's how it works. That's how I do the shipping for those clothing items. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys got some kind of value. Hope you guys, you know, enjoy. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna start pumping out these videos for you guys. Let's try and hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video. Peace.